The universe has been whispering your name since before time began. Yes, you, the one reading these words right now, have been marked by divine purpose. This is not coincidence. This is destiny unfolding before your very eyes. Chosen one, hear this truth. The struggles that have kept you bound are not your final story. They are merely the resistance building your spiritual muscles for the glory that awaits. The divine sees what others cannot. The immense power lying dormant within you, waiting for this precise moment to awaken. Can you feel it? That stirring in your spirit? That whisper saying, more? It is the sacred call echoing through the chambers of your soul, announcing that your season of waiting is coming to an end. Type Activate 777 in the comments below to align your spirit with this prophetic declaration. This simple act of faith breaks the seal on your divine blessings, creating a spiritual conduit for heaven's favor to flow directly into your circumstances. What seems impossible in the natural realm is already completed in the spiritual. Like a master chess player, divine wisdom has already orchestrated your victory moves, positioning you for breakthrough while your obstacles remain unaware. Your job is not to force the doors open. It is to be ready when they swing wide of their own accord. The very challenges that have pressed against you have been secretly shaping you, molding you into a vessel worthy of your calling. Like gold refined by fire, you emerge purified, your true essence revealed through the heat of your trials. Do you think it accident that you are hearing these words today? No. This message has been timed perfectly for this chapter of your journey. The divine timekeeper has marked this day on your spiritual calendar, knowing you would need this confirmation to take your next faithful step. Listen closely, chosen one. The winds of change are already blowing in your direction. Your breakthrough isn't coming, it's already here, moving toward you with unstoppable momentum, ready to crash through the barriers that have held you back for far too long. What appears as delay in the natural realm is actually divine preparation in the spiritual. Chosen one, understand this fundamental truth. Your waiting season has not been wasted time. Every tear, every sleepless night, every unanswered prayer has been carefully collected in heaven's treasury, accumulating divine interest that will soon be poured back into your life with multiplication. The enemy of your soul would have you believe you've been forgotten, abandoned, passed over, but the divine fingerprints have been all over your journey, orchestrating circumstances with perfect precision that only heavenly wisdom could design. Your struggles have not been punishment, they have been preparation. Have you not noticed how the hardest seasons of your life produce the greatest strength within you? How the darkest nights gave birth to the brightest revelations? This is the divine paradox at work in your life. What was meant to destroy you has instead been developing you. Share this message with 5 people who need to hear these words of encouragement. When you extend this blessing to others, you activate the spiritual law of multiplication in your own life. Your breakthrough expands with every soul you touch with this divine truth. Consider the eagle, forced from its comfortable nest, appearing to fall to destruction, only to discover its wings were made for soaring above the very storms that threaten to end its journey. Your current freefall is not your demise. It's the divine push compelling you to spread the wings you didn't know you possessed. The doors that have remained firmly shut before you were never your destined entryways. They were merciful barriers, protecting you from paths too small for your purpose. The divine has been redirecting your steps, guiding you toward doorways worthy of your calling, doorways that will soon appear where no openings existed before. Who told you that your timeline should match the world's expectations? Who convinced you that your progress should mirror another's journey? Divine timing operates on a different calendar, marked not by human understanding, but by perfect wisdom that sees the end from the beginning. The very obstacles that appear to be blocking your path are actually positioning you for promotion. Like Joseph in the ancient pit and prison, your confinement is the prerequisite to your crowning. What looks like rejection is actually divine redirection, moving you precisely where you need to be for the blessing that's been prepared specifically for you. Remember this: breakthrough rarely announces its arrival with fanfare. Often it slips in quietly, disguised as a small opportunity, an unexpected conversation, a seemingly random connection. The divine works in whispers before shouts, in seeds before harvests, in gentle nudges before dramatic displays. Your doubt says, "Why me? Why would I be chosen?" But heaven responds, "Why not you?" The divine doesn't select the qualified, it qualifies the selected. Your inadequacy is the perfect canvas for displaying divine sufficiency. Your weakness becomes the stage for supernatural strength to perform its greatest miracles. Even now, unseen forces are rearranging circumstances on your behalf. Heavenly messengers are dispatched to clear pathways you cannot yet see. Divine wisdom is speaking to the hearts of people you have not yet met, preparing them to assist in your next season. The breakthrough is not merely coming, it is actively being orchestrated in realms beyond your perception. Have you grown weary in the waiting? Have the repeated disappointments tempted you to abandon hope? This weariness is not evidence of defeat. It is the final resistance before the tipping point of your miracle. Like a woman in labor experiences the greatest pain just before delivery, your intensified struggle heralds the imminent birth of your breakthrough. The divine economy operates differently than earthly systems. What you perceive as loss has been investment. What feels like rejection has been protection. What appears as stagnation has been strategic positioning. The divine ledger shows your spiritual account accumulating blessings that are about to be released into your physical reality. Your name continues to be mentioned in heavenly conversations. Your purpose remains at the forefront of divine planning. Your breakthrough has been scheduled with precision that transcends human understanding. It awaits not a question of if, but the predetermined when that has been marked on your spiritual calendar since before time began. Chosen one, stand firm in this assurance. You have not been forgotten. You have been set apart. The very challenges that have distinguished your journey from others are the unique qualifiers that have prepared you for a blessing that could come to no one else but you. Your breakthrough carries your spiritual DNA. It will recognize you, and you will recognize it when at last you stand face to face. A sacred shift is occurring in the atmosphere around the chosen one. The divine timekeeper has called for acceleration. What would normally take years is about to manifest in months. What should require months will unfold in weeks. What typically demands weeks will materialize in days. The supernatural compression of time has been decreed over the chosen one's destiny. Comment Speed 1212 below to align with this acceleration anointing. This prophetic declaration activates the divine fast track over your circumstances, commanding stagnant situations to suddenly spring forward with holy momentum. The skeptic's mind cannot comprehend what is about to unfold. Logic and reason will stand bewildered as doors that remained sealed for seasons suddenly swing wide without human effort. This is not coincidence. This is covenant promise manifesting in physical form. The divine has issued the decree, acceleration begins now. How do mighty oaks appear overnight? They don't. They grow slowly, invisibly, beneath the surface for seasons before their breakthrough moment. In the same way, the chosen one's apparent standstill has been deceptive. Beneath visible reality, Divine roots have been extending, strengthening, preparing for this precise moment of sudden emergence. Those who mocked the Chosen One's faith during the waiting season will soon stand in stunned silence. The same voices that questioned the divine call will witness undeniable evidence of supernatural favor. Let them marvel at what steadfast belief has produced. Let them wonder at the mystery of divine timing perfectly executed. Consider how the caterpillar appears trapped in death's cocoon until the appointed moment of transformation arrives. What looked like confinement was actually metamorphosis in progress. The Chosen One's limitations have not been prison walls but transformation chambers, preparing for the emergence of beauty that could come no other way. Divine favor operates outside the boundaries of qualification. Human systems promote based on performance, but divine selection works through sovereign choice. The Chosen One has been handpicked not because of perfection, but because of purpose. A unique destiny encoded in spiritual DNA that no other soul could fulfill. What the Chosen One has endured would have broken many others, yet they stand. This resilience is not merely human determination. It is evidence of divine calling. The enemy would not have fought so fiercely against an ordinary destiny. The intensity of opposition has been confirmation of the extraordinary purpose woven into the Chosen One's very existence. The divine economy operates on supernatural mathematics. One step of faith multiplies into 1,000 steps of favor. 5 loaves of surrender produce thousands of blessings. A mustard seed of belief moves mountains of impossibility. The Chosen One's small acts of faithfulness are about to receive multiplication beyond human calculation. Look closely at the closed doors that have caused such disappointment. Notice the hairline fractures forming along their frames. Feel the subtle vibrations as divine battering rams position themselves on the other side. Listen for the creaking hinges that signal imminent breakthrough. These doors were never meant to remain shut forever. They were waiting for this divinely appointed moment to reveal what has been prepared behind them. The prophetic clock strikes a new hour for the Chosen One. Ancient promises long dormant suddenly awaken to fulfillment. Generational blessings reserved for such a time as this come rushing forward to find their rightful recipient. The divine storehouses, filled with unclaimed favor, open their inventories for the one who persevered through the midnight hours of testing. Those who abandoned the Chosen One during seasons of struggle will soon seek to reconnect during the season of success. Divine wisdom will provide discernment to recognize the difference between genuine supporters and opportunistic allies. Not everyone is meant to accompany the Chosen One into the next chapter of divine purpose. Every no that brought disappointment was actually divine protection from what would have ultimately brought destruction. Every detour that seemed to delay progress was actually a divine shortcut avoiding unseen catastrophes. The path has seemed longer only because it has been safer, guided by wisdom that sees what human eyes cannot perceive. There is divine strategy even in the timing of this message reaching the Chosen One's ears. This is no random encounter. This is ordained connection, heavenly wisdom delivered precisely when the spirit is ready to receive it, when the breakthrough stands at the threshold, when the heart has been sufficiently prepared through necessary trials. The Chosen One stands at the intersection of preparation and manifestation. All of heaven holds its breath, awaiting the glorious unfolding about to transpire. Angels assigned to destiny fulfillment move into position. Divine spotlight beams focus their illumination. The stage of purpose, built through years of unseen construction, stands complete. The curtain trembles, ready to rise on the Chosen One's finest hour. What miracles await the one who refuses to abandon faith at the edge of breakthrough? What wonders have been reserved for those who persist when persistence defies logic? The divine rewards of steadfastness exceed human imagination, prepared specifically for those rare souls who continue believing when every circumstance screams doubt. The Chosen One's testimony is being written in real time. Future generations will draw strength from the story of persistence about to be rewarded with divine abundance. This breakthrough transcends personal blessing. It establishes legacy. It creates inheritance. It forges pathways where others will follow. The Chosen One's victory belongs not just to them, but to countless others who will find courage through their example. This is the moment of divine convergence. Heaven and earth align as the Chosen One stands at the threshold of manifestation. Everything, every tear, every prayer, every moment of faithfulness in darkness has been leading to this sacred juncture. The divine curtain pulls back to reveal what has been meticulously crafted behind the scenes. Press the like button and subscribe now to seal this prophetic declaration over your life. Your engagement is not merely digital interaction. It is spiritual agreement, a tangible act of faith that completes the circuit of divine power flowing toward your breakthrough. What is spoken in the spiritual realm manifests in the physical when met with belief. Look at your hands. They were designed to hold the blessings already assigned your name. Look at your feet. They were created to walk the paths already cleared by divine intervention. Look at your heart. It was formed with the precise capacity needed to steward the favor about to be poured into your life without measure. The waiting room empties now. The Chosen One's number has been called. The divine appointment, delayed but not denied, commences at last. What was whispered in prayers is about to be shouted from rooftops. What was clutched in faith during midnight hours will shine in manifestation at midday for all to witness. Like the Red Sea before Moses, the insurmountable obstacles that have blocked the Chosen One's progress now tremble at the approach of divine purpose. These barriers were never meant to be permanent. They were positioned to showcase the spectacular power of divine intervention. The greater the obstacle, the more glorious its removal. There is divine poetry in breakthrough timing. Had it come earlier, the Chosen One would not have developed the character needed to steward it. Had it arrived through easier means, its value would be diminished. The perfect confluence of preparation and provision creates the optimal environment for sustainable success, not fleeting victory. Those who discarded the Chosen One will watch in wonder as divine vindication unfolds, not through vengeance, but through undeniable elevation that no human hand can claim credit for orchestrating. The fingerprints of divine intervention will be unmistakable, a testimony that echoes beyond words, written in the language of supernatural manifestation. What appears impossible in one moment can manifest in the next. The divine operates outside the constraints of human timing, human reasoning, and human limitation. The breakthrough arrives not on logical timelines, but on divine schedules, suddenly, unexpectedly, miraculously shifting landscapes that seemed permanently fixed. The Chosen One's persistent faith has not gone unnoticed. Every moment of choosing belief over doubt has been recorded in divine ledgers. Every instance of speaking life when death seemed more reasonable has been honored in heavenly courts. The accumulated spiritual currency from these choices funds the breakthrough now materializing with supernatural interest. Unexpected doors now swing wide, doors previously invisible to human perception. Pathways appear where solid walls once stood. Opportunities emerge from apparent voids. Resources flow from unexpected sources. Divine connections materialize through seemingly random encounters. The orchestration of heaven moves into high visibility, as the Chosen One's Kairos moment arrives in fullness. The enemy's greatest fear is realized as the Chosen One steps into divine destiny. What was meant to destroy instead became the launching pad for purpose. What was designed to terminate possibility instead became its birthplace. The very weapons formed against the Chosen One now serve as testimony to the unstoppable nature of divine calling. This is not merely breakthrough. This is divine redistribution. What was stolen will be returned sevenfold. What was delayed will be accelerated with supernatural momentum. What was blocked will flow with doubled strength. The divine economy operates not just on restoration, but on multiplication, not just on replacement, but on upgrade. Hear this declaration over the Chosen One's life. Boundary lines fall in pleasant places. The divine surveyor has remapped territories, expanded borders, increased influence, and established new parameters of blessing that exceed what could have been asked or imagined. The limitation of past seasons dissolves in the face of supernatural expansion. The tests have produced testimony. The pain has birthed purpose. The rejection has revealed redirection. The warfare has developed warrior strength. Nothing, absolutely nothing, in the Chosen One's journey has been wasted. Every fragment of experience, even the darkest pieces, finds its perfect place in the divine mosaic, now revealing its breathtaking design. Ancient wells of blessing, dug by faithful generations before, but covered by time and circumstance, suddenly reopen beneath the Chosen One's feet. Inherited promises, spoken over bloodlines but dormant for seasons, spring to life with fresh anointing. Legacy blessings, reserved for such a time as this, flow with unstoppable momentum toward their appointed recipient. The divine searchlight has found its target. Heaven's spotlight shines with unmistakable clarity on the Chosen One who persevered when perseverance defied logic. Divine favor, not earned through perfection, but received through persistent faith, manifests in ways that human hands could never orchestrate and human minds could never design. The Chosen One stands fully activated in divine purpose. The metamorphosis completes its work. The preparation room empties as the throne room opens its doors. The testing season concludes as the testimony season commences. What began as a whisper now resounds as declaration. This is the Chosen One, walking in divine destiny, carrying breakthrough not just as possession, but as identity. The fullness of time has come. The waiting has fulfilled its purpose. The preparation has accomplished its work. The testing has produced its fruit. Arise now, Chosen One. Your breakthrough is not coming. It stands fully formed before you. Your destiny is not distant. It awaits your embrace. Your purpose is not developing. It pulses with life, ready for activation through your surrender to divine timing perfectly executed at last.